Hello everyone in YouTube land. Alright, what we're going to make today is a Bordeaux Mixture, which is a fungicide and something that will help you in your plants to help protect against things like funguses, powdery mildew, and other plant-based diseases. And what I got here, in order to make this, is I have some pickling lime. I have some cheesecloth I'm going to need later on the side. I have some copper fungicide. I have something to spray this mixture with on the plants. And I have 2 empty bottles that I'm going to mix each one of those things in separately. What I add to mine, which is optional, which is not really part of Bordeaux Mixture, is I add some other pesticides here as well. One of them being Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew, and some insecticidal soap. Now these 2 things are listed for use in organic gardening. Everything here is listed for use in organic gardening. I try to stay away from pesticides and additives that are not healthy, so I try to go back to the ways of old and use the organic style additives. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 to 3 tablespoons of each one of these things, the pickling lime and the copper fungicide. You're going to get 2 empty bottles. I have these 2 empty bottles here that used to have limeade, and in each one I'm going to put the 2 to 3 tablespoons of each into a separate bottle and fill it up with water and let it sit a couple of days and make sure I shake it up. Try to dissolve as much as I can. Our next step is going to be taking those and putting it through some cheesecloth and emptying it into that sprayer. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take the top off my sprayer, and I'm going to get my cheesecloth, shake up my bottle real good, and put my cheesecloth over the top, over here like that. Shake up my bottle really good again. Again, it has like a bluish color. That's the copper. And you want to make sure you take this step and do it where you strain it through the cheesecloth, because if you don't, what's going to happen is the big pieces are going to clog your sprayer. Okay, that's my copper. And now for my pickling lime. I'm going to do the same thing. Both of those things are in there. And the next thing I'm going to do is take again, this is not part of the traditional Bordeaux mixture. I'm going to add a little bit of my soap concentrate and a little bit of Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew. Add that in. And then I'm just going to top this up to the top with water. Alright, I'm going to get the hose. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I topped it up with some water. And all I got to do is put the top in. This is just a cheap sprayer that I got at, I think, Home Depot or Lowe's. And the way it works is off of air pressure. So you pump this up a few times, then you're able to take your spray and spray it. And the tightness of the bottom will make it spray in a different pattern, either a stream or a wide pattern. Alright, let's go spray some stuff. Alright, here I have my elderberry trees. Elderberry is one of the herbs that I grow for medicinal purposes. Helps in a lot of different things. But what I'm going to do basically is just take the sprayer and spray over all the leaves, everything, with the Bordeaux Mixture. Here we have my fruit cocktail tree, also good for this. I'm going to spray this thoroughly. Make sure you shake up the thing to keep the lime suspended. Again, the reason you're doing this is that you don't get all kind of different diseases like leaves that curl. This here is an example. You see how this is starting to curl over here? That's a fungus, and what this is going to stop. So you want to discard those leaves and dispose of them. Do not compost them. The cocktail tree. Pretty cool. Okay. Works great on that. This spray also works good on your zucchini if your zucchini should get powdery mildew on it. Works great on that as well. But one of the primary uses I have for this is my grapevines, which we're going to go over to next. One of the things that's absolutely very important to do with grapevines, if you want to actually have grapes, is to spray them. Now this is something I do just about every 2 weeks. You kind of need to do it, unfortunately, or else your grapes are going to be riddled with all kind of diseases. But there are organic alternatives, like the one I'm using, to the commercial things that you can use. Again, this works great, and we're going to go for it some more on some of these other grapevines over here. Make sure you get the backs. If you don't, you'll get problems as well in those things. Alright, so you would use that anywhere you would water control things like powdery mildew and other things. There's a multitude of different grape diseases that you can be susceptible to if you grow your own grapes, like I do over here for wine. I also have some Concord grapes over there for jam, and seedless Concord. But again, the same mixture works across the board. You can also use it on tomato plants, and the tomato plants will, because I put the Captain Jacks in it, it will protect you from all of the moths and other things, tomato hornworms, any kind of thing that's going to bite into your tomatoes. Okay. I'm going to show you here. I have some tomatoes down there in my garden. Again, same thing. I could just turn around and cover them as well. And it works really good. Okay? Because this has the soap pesticide and the Captain Jack's in it, I try not to spray the flowers when they're open when bees would be pollinating. Even though I think this pesticide is safe for bees, I try to minimize any kind of stress on the bees. Okay? Alright, so that's it. Hope that was helpful. And if you find any of this stuff that I'm trying to show you that I've learned successful for you or helpful for you, definitely subscribe to my channel, because there's going to be a whole lot more coming. And that's it. Hope this was helpful for you. The great thing about this particular recipe for this is that most of the ones that you find listed in books and things are for making huge amounts of this spray. I'm not making huge amounts of this spray. I'm just making one little thing because I'm a backyard gardener. I'm not somebody with a huge vineyard. Okay, so this is a kind of like stripped down gallon, 2 gallon type recipe that's helpful, I guess, for folks like me and you, if you're a backyard gardener like me. And you know, that's it. Alright, take care. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my video channel here on YouTube, and check out my blog at www.cooking-italian-recipes.com for great Italian recipes, tips on organic gardening, winemaking, and herbalism, and all other kind of fun stuff that I'm into. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, tell your friends. Take care.